Hey folks, Dan Johnston with St. Croix Rod Company. It is Saturday, June 21st, our favorite day of the year, Customer Appreciation Day, coming to you from St. Croix here in Park Falls, Wisconsin. This is the largest U.S. rod manufacturer, but on behalf of our family-owned company, Customer Appreciation Day is all about you guys, the angler. It's why we exist. It's why we're here today. You guys are from all over the country, probably some even international. So come see us, look forward to it. I'm here with Early and Ashley from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And these guys are obviously fish heads, all right? We got rods, hats, hoodies, a rod sleeve, an ice rod, right?
Yes, yes.
Everything going on. So you guys are Customer Appreciation Day. Is this your first one?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Okay.
You can't tell.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you never know. I've been to a bunch of them, and I'll probably leave with twice that. It's crazy. So what brought you here? How'd you hear about it?
Her rod was the first one I ever used as a St. Croix rod, and I fell in love with it. And then I realized you guys were up here, and so I came up and was like booked a campsite and invited people and said, hey, let's go do this. So here we are.
It's the cool part about it because you can come up here and see this going on, seminars and specials, and we're grilling out and all that stuff, and then you can go fishing or camping. So Ashley brought in a rod, and this one pulls at my heartstrings because we hear this story all the time. And this is the St. Croix premiere. This series was launched in 1957. It's the #1 selling series, U.S. produced of all time for St. Croix. This is a 5/6 medium, like a little walleye rod. Got a bad to the bone little bait on there. I think that will catch him really good. But the story you told me, Ashley, about your dad gifting you this, you think this rod's 20-something years old, and you had a rod sleeve on it, you're protecting it and taking care of it. I think that is super cool that he did that. That's got to be kind of cool for you.
It's awesome. I love fishing with it. It's a great reminder every time I fish with it.
It means a lot to us that you value this so much, being, given to you by your father, and now you're able to keep it in use. I just think it's super cool, and thanks for sharing the time with us. The 2025 Customer Appreciation Day seminar schedule is packed with knowledge. One thing that's so cool about this is not only can you meet these guys, but you can hear them. There's Q&A, you can ask questions. So Brian, you've done a lot of these. What makes it so cool to be able to come to this event and talk to these anglers?
The best thing is everybody loves fishing here, so you're with people that are like you, and I learn from people, they learn from me. It's a really cool community, and when you come to the seminars, we want you to leave with something. And I know fishing's going to get tough here. Mayflies are coming out, and I'm going to tell you how to survive it, so stop down. This is great information, and I'm along a long lineup of great legends here, and I'm glad just to be a part of it. Just a little spoke in there, so stop in, I'll share some of my secrets, but you got to be here to hear them.
We have people come from all over the country to Customer Appreciation Day, and true and dear to my heart, from Iowa City, Iowa, the Hershey family. A little fist bump, go Hawks, because I'm a University of Iowa alum. Go Hawks right down the road. And we got the Wisconsin bass fishing team behind us. And Wisconsin and Iowa, major rivals. Gavin, give me some of that. Riley, give me some of that. So rumor has it that you guys planned for this and came up from Iowa City. I think you bird dogged it, right? Found out, told. So tell me the story about how that happened and what it means to you to be here.
The boys found out about St. Croix Day and they said, can we go to that? And we were like, nah. And they kind of kept on us, so we just turned it into our whole vacation. We rented a cabin, came up, and here we are.
Part of the service provided at Customer Appreciation Day is you buy a reel or a rod and reel combo, and the Wisconsin bass fishing team is gonna spool it up for you. So I've got Maggie from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I'm just gonna come out and say this to make all these guys mad behind me. This is the baddest stick on the team, for the record, for those of you watching. But Maddie, first of all, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. And number one, how did you guys get this opportunity to do this, and what does it mean? And then number two, maybe, what does it mean to you knowing you're gonna be putting line on reels that are gonna go out to give that angler that experience?
Well, it's really important to us to make a difference. We want to know how many fish get caught on this line. We're spooling thousands of yards of line. spinning reels, bait casters, and it means a lot to our team to be able to give back to the community with our volunteer hours. We come up here, stay in a cabin, have some social time, and get to know people on our team and people in the community.
High school and college bass fishing is taking off like crazy. The year I graduated from the University of Iowa was the year college bass fishing started. And it kills me because I never got to be her. But you know what? So cool to have you guys here. Thanks so much for increasing the experience of our anglers by helping them get line on their reels, and we hope to see you again next year.
Of course, anytime. Thank you.
I've got with me Zach Dalton. Zach's our Director of Sales for Fly, and quite honestly, the best fly caster I have ever seen, and that's a really strong statement. So Zach, first of all, thanks for doing this for us. I think it's awesome, but how cool is it to be able to teach people, you know, to aspire to go out and have a great experience fly fishing and actually be hands-on and show them right here in Park Falls?
Dan, it's amazing. You know, I think interacting with the people, and it's just like you said, you know, it's aspirational. It takes a lot of practice to get better at it. And that's what I like to instill in folks is, you know, that passion for practice to kind of accelerate their casting technique, the various styles, how to compensate for tough conditions like we've had today, whether it's the wind or the rain. Yeah, it's all about the learning process, and I love sharing that knowledge with other people.
All right, so I'm here with Maggie, Joe, and Finn. Super cool, super cute. Ever since you've been on our team, what does it mean to you to be part of the St. Croix team?
I mean, it's truly always meant so much to me. Growing up in Wisconsin, it's just about like the heritage and the culture. I've been using St. Croix rods my whole life. My uncle, my grandpa, my dad, we all have. And then when the opportunity presented itself to be part of this family, I can't tell you how much that means to me. And you guys have always been so supportive of me as a female angler, which isn't always easy to find, so that means the world to me. And now with our Bassmast Her initiative, you guys are helping support that, and to the moon.
I tell you what, folks, she can flat out catch them, all right? She's gonna play this a little humble, but I'm telling you, she can flat out catch them. The initiative for the female angler is awesome. You're like the perfect person to have on board with us supporting it. We're greatly appreciative of it. Thanks so much for coming to Customer Appreciation.
Thank you for having me. I won't miss it.
We're very appreciative of our anglers, and this is a special day for us because we get a chance to interact with a lot of our friends that we've known over the years, new anglers that were just coming on board with the family, and the family of St. Croix, that is, and just the amount of excitement. And what's really gratifying is seeing all the young families and young kids, the enthusiasm they have, and just it's great introducing them to the sport in this way because they really, I think, really appreciate what's going on, seeing the pros, learning about our brand, and seeing all the wonderful tackle in the store and inside. So we thank you all.
A core value, St. Croix exists to provide every angler the upper hand, and I've been truly blessed to work for St. Croix and to be under their leadership because they get those core values wholeheartedly. Let's see you next year, 2026, Customer Appreciation Day, right here in St. Croix, Park Falls, Wisconsin, the home of the largest U.S. rod manufacturer. I'm Dan Johnston. Stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.